Ay, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah.
Weekly gang, we are back. Weekly gang, we are back. Season 4, episode 1. I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be back in my kingdom, my little domain. This is where I'm happiest, apart from at home, obviously, with Isabella. I'm re-energized, I'm recharged, and I'm ready to fuck shit up because we're going to a whole nother level. And there's so much in season 4 that you guys are going to see. We have developments, key collections, renovations, personal life, way more stuff that goes on in the office. You're going to be privy to way more information, things that we do, conversations that we have with certain people. You know about all the projects, always buying stuff. We have things that are going to be awesome. We also have the Property Circle mortgages, which we have had open now for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks. The numbers that we have hit are absolutely incredible. Team 11, which, guys, you don't know a lot about yet, but you're going to. Team 11 Sports Division. What's that? It's pretty cool. Can I show you who's involved? Maybe. I'll let you know in the next few days. CGI. Wonder what we're going to be doing with the CGI department. That's pretty cool. Off-market flats and apartments. Again, we'll see. Let's see what happens in season 4. But I'm back. The boys back with me, and the team are back together. Look. But, Duna. New season. Where is he?
He's in Ireland.
He's on holiday again. We are halfway through 2022, and he's on his 97th day off. But he's back tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited. So there's the intro. Let's see what we get up to today. We're in Chesterfield, and this is a property that we sourced for some bespoke investors who are downstairs. Obviously, we did all our due diligence. We've got the offer accepted. As you can see, it's sold to us. And no, it's not that one, that's next door. That's that one. Direct comparable is next door. We secured this for 175, I think. It's worth about $250,000. It's worth 250. If they do certain things, they'll probably get 270, 280, but I'm not going to say that out loud because we've told them 250. But walking around, showing them some bits and pieces. If you look behind you, there's a bit of damp. It's not a major issue because it's damp from the chimney. As you can see, chimney breast is there. But we have got a survey being done tomorrow. It's a great house, like genuinely. Now I'm here and I can see it in person. We quoted them 35k on the refurb. I reckon 28, 29 I'll get it done. But we always allow that because if the deal stacks up, then when it comes to it and we can knock 4, 5, 6 grand off, it's more profit. So, you know, it shows that we know what we're doing. This is bedroom 1. Come this way. Bedroom 2, again, there. If you look in there. And down the corner as well, by the pipes. But it does have a brand new boiler, which was done under the government scheme. New radiator there. It's not new radiators all the way through though. Just I'll quickly run you around the house and show you some of the things that I would do. And I'm talking really quiet because the ladies downstairs waiting for us to leave, and the guys who have bought the house are actually downstairs. But it needs literally everything doing. It doesn't need full back to brick. It probably needs about 40 to 50% back to brick. But look at this bathroom. Am I doing that walk? This bathroom is a seriously, seriously big bathroom. I would take this bathroom and put it downstairs if you could. You could, but then I'm also wanting to knock it out, brick up the side to make the kitchen bigger. So let me go downstairs and show you, because this could be bedroom 3. And also, we are 8 or 9 minutes from the hospital. So if you could turn this into a HMO, there's a lot of options. No Article 4 here either, so there's a lot we can do. I just need to sit down and figure it out what's the best way for them to go. But also, it's not my job to figure out, to tell them which way to go. They need to figure out what they want to do. But I will always advise and see if I can sway them into where there's more money. This is the existing kitchen. So if you come in, you can see it. TT squeezing into the shot. TT is the new Tom. Always wants to be in the video. No, he doesn't. But what you're standing in now, this is what I have recommended them to brick up. Knock this wall out here and extend this kitchen into one quite decent open space. So if you go to the back of the garden, please. This is what I would make as a brick extension. Knock this wall out and have that as the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I would do, but it's not my house. So here's the guys. Well, the house is ours, it's done, it's sold, they've got it, but they're having a survey done tomorrow. So as long as the survey comes back with nothing crazy, then this is yours, I'm presuming. You're happy?
Yeah, very happy. Yeah. Very happy.
Comparable next door. So can you get any better than that? This is the one where in Warsaw, we had the survey come back. It was put on my desk and there was roof spread. Now, if you don't know what roof spread is, it's when the weight of the roof leans down and it causes the outer walls to bow like that. And when I saw it, I was straight away, as soon as it come on and I read it, I was like, it's pointless. It's too expensive to fix. It's gonna be, the numbers are tens of thousands to fix something like that. So I was literally like, nope, it's not for us. Tell them. It's a good house, this is. It's a very good house. Like I said, upstairs, there's a lot of potential for a HMO, which would be really cool because the hospital's only down the road and it's a really nice neighbourhood. It's a really nice area. So if you can secure a contract with the hospitals, a lot of money in that property, but it's up to these guys what they do. Don't know. So now we're going down the road to look at another one that we sourced, and the keys are there. Did he collect the keys last week?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, so the keys are there. We're going in because we are actually helping with the building side of it. We don't project manage, but Gary, I don't know what the fuck he did with Tom Warlow, but he's managed to get you another builder to do it, so.
Yeah, let me know, Gary.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah. We've got the code. We are at another property that we sourced for an investor, and the keys were collected a few days ago. I don't even think the investor's been here to look at this house. Has he been here?
Yeah, he has been.
Oh, he did, okay, completely correct me. He has been. He's put the lockbox on with the keys in for us, and coming round, you've seen it on the weekly before, but now you're going to get a full tour from me on what needs doing to this house, from top to bottom. What's wrong, boys? We can't get in?
We've got the alarm code, but we haven't got the lockbox code.
This one has 2 components. So yeah, that one. I was thinking that one. That white one. Yeah. That's for 1.5.
He's just making it up as he goes along.
Many hours later. One eternity later.
Would you like some motivation?
There you go.
So, Steve's motivation tip of the day.
Motivation of the day. Motivation of the day.
Know the number for the lockbox.
Motivation of the day.
I'm going to ring the Rick surveyor that did the survey and I'm going to ask her if she's got the code.
There we go. See, improvisation, communication, retaliation, rationalisation.
One more.
Who are we trying to annihilate?
The competitors of the property.
We have no competitors. We're in our own lane. Be nice, be kind. Season 4 is about being happy, smiling. Everyone's on the same journey, and he needs to get the lockbox number because we've been outside here now for 10 minutes I know what he's doing. I can see, I've got eyes in the back of my head. He doesn't realise that. I know exactly what he's doing. The house is not in the worst condition we've ever seen. Probably needs about 25,000-30,000 to get it up to a half decent standard. I think the gas is the one that's going to disrupt a lot of people. It's a lovely quiet street though, isn't it? It's like, it seems really peaceful. But yeah, any issues?
Not a lot else, but as I say, it was
Yeah, we'll leave the number with you before we leave, and then if there's any issues, just call us.
Okay.
And we'll try and make it as smooth as possible. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Keep the neighbours happy, because what happened in Preston, we don't want to repeat. We don't have time for Facebook accounts. We don't have time for that. Be nice, be kind, like I've just said, and they're the kind of people that you want to understand what's going on. So, yeah. And also, guys, if you're the local MP in Chesterfield, put some permits outside here and give the residents a break, please. That would help. Steve for mayor.
Right, we're in.
We're in.
We are in.
I'm going to run you through the numbers on this one. If you remember the last time we was here, that was the damp down there. This is a bit of an issue, but again, it's not a massive issue. Full renovation, and we are helping with this one. But guys, we don't project manage. I know I say it all the time, but Gary has been probably the most easiest human being ever to work with, like genuinely, from the phone call when he wanted us to source him a property. Payment was made in seconds. Second payment was made for another house in seconds. Like, he's just somebody, he's a very, very, very successful businessman from what I'm being told from people who I'm spoke to. Never met him. So Gary, if you're watching this, if it's a lie, just comment below and say I'm not successful at all or whatever you're gonna do. But he's just easy, and when we've explained certain things to him and we've talked about certain things, he's just been a dream. Like, it genuinely is really nice to work with people like that. Let's have a look around the house. Oh my God. What's...
No, it's got me feeling like I'm going crazy. It's like, oh no, you just have a look and there's a trap. There's a trap. Floorboards. I knew I weren't going mad.
What's the matter?
Because it's like I can get into the basement, there's a trap in the hallway, and I was like, nah, there ain't.
In the hallway?
It's
The
all
hallway's
screwed
here?
down.
That's not the hallway.
No, this is where he's on about.
So, TT, give me a rundown, please.
Okay, so this property is having a full strip out. As you can see, that's the damp. So we're gonna, when we replastering, this will be damp proof down here. Lego spotlights throughout. Obviously replastering. Then we've got new kitchen, new bathroom.
Are we doing anything with the kitchen as making it bigger, or are we just sticking to the same size?
So Gary obviously was open to the idea that he wanted to remove this wall.
Yeah. This one here, guys.
Potentially. It all depends on costs at the end of the day.
Okay, so if we source it out to a contractor, pull back the strip, so don't let them strip it out.
Yeah.
Pull back. Have we ever got windows, I'm presuming? Is there a handful of windows or no windows at all?
No, we're just doing the doors.
There's no windows?
PVC.
Front doors? Back door?
Front door. Front door, just the side door.
Okay. No chimney breast being knocked out, is
No. No.
Where can we cut back? Garden? What you allowed for the garden?
Not a lot, because there's only...
Yeah, but what you allowed? Give me a figure.
2.5.
So you got 2.5. Okay, there you go. So in the garden, that's the money to knock this out.
It is, but realistically, the flooring's going to be a little bit more than what we originally said.
What do you mean the flooring?
So we're going to obviously have laminates and then carpets.
Yeah.
So, but we said about 1,500 quid for that. So potentially.
What's the square footage of this house?
Off the top of my head, yeah, it'll be.
It's not a lot. It's not a big house. We need to
And you allowed 1,500 quid for the carpets and the. It's not though, is it?
It's not going to be 15, is it?
It's not going to be 1,500 quid for the flooring in this house. It's going to be more than that.
Yeah, it's going to be about 2.5.
You need to figure out, guys, how to get the cost down, because this has to come out. No ifs or buts.
Have a look at the other side.
This has to come out. It's only 500 quid you got to save. It's only a 4-foot girder. 5 foot, well, 5 foot girder. It's only 500 quid. No matter what the budget allows, this has to come out. Because to get that 170 value,
you need more space for the kitchen and more of an open plan.
Doesn't look right. But if you get this out, that little bit of money will add
A lot of value.
a lot to this.
Yep.
Because that's like, look at it. It's just like a dingy little, who wants to cook dinner in there? It's just like a dingy little, go on Tom, I know what he wants to do. Okay. You know, he's itching. Like everywhere we go, like something gets broke like this, something gets broke. Look, he'll find another door in the house to break. There is no ifs or buts about that.
Sorry. Every time that was going to break. Every time I open that window, it's literally.
Could have gone in someone's eye.
But everywhere we go, like something gets broke.
So I thought the plastic was going to break. So you've got water ingress here. So you've got a water ingress here.
Yeah, we noticed that the last time we came.
And that comes from the bad lead work that they've
Well, if you
put
jump
there.
out on there and stand, you can see it.
Just there's no compound.
Well, it's not a big fix.
No, but I'm saying that's the one thing that.
Yeah,
Well, didn't
that
it-
just needs sealing. It just needs replacing the ceiling. Yeah,
fine,
that's
the
all it
lead
is.
work's
He's literally a wrecking ball.
Do you know a lot of this house? The problem is a lot of this house is just air movement. There's no air movement. There's no air bricks. Nobody's opened any windows. You've got a lot of built-up like moisture in it.
Yeah, it's a dated house, so that's why we've also equated for a rewire, so you can see where Reese is, how low the sockets are. Yeah.
Reese, it's a great find. It's really, really good. I got the lads to do all the roadworks for £7,400 quid, and then I've paid £6 grand, £9 grand, 14. I've never paid cheaper than 6k.
Because it's never less than 6 metres until.
Yeah.
The rule of thumb is.
It's never less than
But it's never going to be because it's always 3 metres from the road to the front of the house. If you look at.
Yeah, because you know what? You know what the other thing you might have? Might be on the other side of the road.
Yeah. You don't know where the gas is.
It might be on the other side. So they might have to dig all the road. They'll tell you. They'll tell you.
They have their drawings. I mean, here you can see the BT running up there. Whether that's the gas as well, because of the cover.
Yeah, BT is the gas.
No, I mean.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You can see the BT because it's what they dig up all the time.
Yeah, that's
But
one thing.
then
Yeah.
there's two covers there, which is either your water or your gas. But then, like you said, some over there, it could be.
Yeah, it could be anyway. But again, we're surmising, and you know what to say? Assumption or presumption is.
Presumption makes an ass out of me and you.
Never heard that one before. Yeah, but look at his face.
It's assuming. Yeah, I got you to assuming makes an ass out of me and you. That's the saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. We'll let them two carry on like wherever they're going, and we'll carry on in the real world as normal. And now I'm about to insert a clip of these two in the office earlier today, and we're going to put, you know what, just 1 second, so, no, have you seen it where I put it on today? So I've put it on already. I'm just gonna show you guys a little sneak preview, but I'm also going to change the song when I insert it into here. So, okay, so now the song that you're going to hear is "Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend," and then you both going to be dancing with each other. So yeah, Phil, do the honours please and take it away.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
This house, let me show you. Skirting board, if you look down here, it actually doesn't need replacing. It can be sanded back and painted because it's really good, the skirting board is. The chimney breasts aren't being knocked out. House needs a full rewire. That's going to be done. As we've talked about, has no gas in the house. Gary is thinking about having put in. Me personally, I'd probably run the house on electric if I'm being completely honest. That's what I would do. Carpentry needs new doors throughout the whole house. This room is very similar to the other front room, so I'm not going to do that with you. But needs a new front door. Up the stairs, all upstairs needs skimming because It's this horrible, horrible Artex on the walls. Ceilings need plastering, spotlights need putting in. That way, ingress issue needs resolving. Down there, if you look down there. And here, all this needs coming off. If you look, see this? It's not a huge issue, easily resolvable. Bathroom, reusing this, gone, reuse all of that. Shower holder, need a new one. Need a new towel rail. This plastic cladding has got to come off completely. Lino, that shit on the ceiling proper bothers me. Door, all upstairs. It's really easy. It's not a huge renovation. It's just a small renovation, probably about 30k. We'll get this done, but we'll see in a few weeks. Whole kitchen needs replacing. Go back. This wall here completely needs to come out. Going into the garden, you go first, Phil. This here, this building on the side, you could really knock it into this and brick it up, but again, budget, I don't think it's there. Would I keep this? Don't know yet. I'll let you know whether I would keep it. We have this here, another, is this open? No, another outbuilding there. You could really do something with, but it's all about budget and it's not there. And then up here, it just needs re-slabbing, that's all it needs. Maybe a little bit of grass to make it a bit more family orientated. That's gotta go, that's gotta go. But from here, if you come and look at the house, windows are in great condition. All in all, great find, sourced by us.
You're about to lock me in.
Can you hear what I'm putting up with? Here he is.
Weekly gang.
He's just excited to be around for the week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 6 months or a year. We don't know how long he's here for. But yeah, it's a good house. I'm happy. Now the boys want McDonald's apparently. So, oh God.
What's going on? What, weekly?
His missus texted me today saying, woohoo, the weekly's back. So,
Yes.
so his missus is excited that the weekly's back. She said to me also, please don't let Tom be in the weekly anymore. Amber, you said not to put him in there.
Did you?
Yeah, look how hurt he is. Guys, we're off. See you soon. Weekly gang, Tuesday morning, and we're back with another one. Another site, huge house. You've seen it, but you've not seen the new hoarding. Very proud of this. All week I'm taking you around to other places that we have all our new hoarding up and all of the branding. Branding is key. It's so important. And this one's different. Health and safety, all the site safety is put on the boards as well, which we didn't do at Gregson, but we've got here. And now I'm gonna go inside, talk to the guys, because this house is well underway. The strip out has started. The extension on the back, or the lean-to on the back, is being knocked down. I'm hoping today, we have got an issue with the skip. He's blocking the way for the garage doors, but I'm going to show you now, so come and take a look. Yeah. So, you saw this house before. All of this is from the back. We've had the skip dropped off, the roll-on, roll-off. But, look what they did, guys. The mini digger needs to go out the back to knock down the lean-to, and it needs to go through that garage and look at the gap. They dropped the skip too close to the garage door, so now they have to get a pump truck, they have to lift that up because it's on wheels apparently, and they need to slide it down. So yeah, stupid. Come on guys, pull your fingers out. How the fuck did that happen when it got delivered? Whose fault is it? I'm not saying nothing. Come on. So before I walk around with everybody, do you remember it? So the carpets have all gone, all the frames are out, all the skirtings are off. Kitchen's been completely stripped out. Couple of carcasses left to move. This lean-to is coming off today. They're starting that today. Upstairs is an absolute tip shit, I've been told. I don't really want to go upstairs because the ceilings have been brought down and apparently it's just an absolute mess. But we're well underway with this one. I'm excited. There's so much going on, guys. I need to just go through some bits and pieces. Plus my Isabella's here today. So that's key because We're going to pick out like some of the designs that we might want, some of the things that we need, some ideas, bounce them around, get some drawings done, and make some money on this one. And I'm like, right, there's the house. I'm going to put an extension on the side there, and then I want you to be able to add the extension.
Okay.
I want grey windows, all glass at the front, rendered white. And then I want to carry on walking, but as I'm saying it, I want your shit to overlap the top of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Things like, we're walking to the house, so this here now will be all glass.
Yeah.
That will be complete glass, a glass fronted construction. It'll come out to about here.
Okay.
And then if you can make it reality, I don't know. And then as we walk through, because me and you need to go through this so you can start working on it today. This wall here is coming out.
Yeah.
And it'll create a bigger kitchen with the extension, because that wall's coming off, creating the 6 metre thing, and then we will have an open plan living kitchen, and that's where your shit pops up that you did yesterday. So like an island in the middle with all the kitchen around it. Yeah. So as I'm doing the talk on the video,
You want it to
overlay with the cool shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you've got the picture of the house, haven't you? You know what it looks like and stuff like that. Extension on the side with the garage.
Yeah.
That's having an extension on the back.
Yeah.
So what I want to be able to do with Duna is, imagine Philly's Duna, and I'm like, right, so do you see that glass behind?
Yeah.
That will go back 6 metres, and then there will be bifold doors all the way along.
Okay,
and then I want you to be able to show me from this angle as well as the back, because you're doing the back one at the minute, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then it appears, and the bifold doors, I don't know if you can do it, they open. And then if you can get something with this, fence panels all the way along, and then you know the grass where it's cut like into a shape, like the edge is all cut round like that.
Weaving path, as it were.
Yeah. So if you can make that happen and show the vision for the garden, sick.
Yeah, definitely.
Because at least then people will be like, oh my god, they've even added CGI into the videos and like shit like that. It'll take us to another level that no one on the social media scene does. We should be doing it anyway, to be completely honest. Like, we do it on our flats and stuff, so we should be doing them on the houses to show YouTube. So obviously this is being knocked off.
Yeah.
This is going back 6 metres.
Yeah.
This here now, that garage needs to come into this kitchen.
Yeah, for sure. That
Right.
needs to be knocked straight.
Yeah, then obviously we have this room here, and we have that room there. How do we make this work?
So I think, obviously bifolds, so why don't we run the kitchen all the way down the side of the house and have like an L-shaped kitchen? So the kitchen will be there where the existing one in the garage is, and the units will run down the side, and then across that back you can have like an island there and a living space there. So you've got like a big walk around, like wrap around kitchen living space.
Yeah.
You could then have this as like a because you've got to remember the area. You could have this as like a dining room, like a formal dining room.
So where would the lounge
Knock
be?
out the chimney breast.
So where would the lounge be? Because you've still got that room in the middle, that's pointless.
Yeah, so you could have that as like an informal sitting room, couldn't you? Because you could have.
But wouldn't you have this as your living room? Because it's bigger than that.
Could, yeah.
This would stay as a living room.
Yeah.
Right,
This wall is gonna go.
No, she's saying leave it.
I leave it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this stays as your living room, I'm presuming you're saying. Okay, and then you come into here, this stays as a dining room, a formal dining room.
Yeah.
And then your new kitchen becomes the garage and that. And then you know the back of it, the extension.
Yeah.
You have a sitting area somewhere there.
Or, alternatively, you could do the kitchen along there 6 metres. You don't need bigger than a 6 metre kitchen if you're having an island as well. So you could do the kitchen along there, a big island here,
So what would all that be over there?
living space.
Okay, and then what about all this space here?
living space. You could put like a nice big dining table and then you could knock that through and have it as a big lounge.
Yeah, I think we need to get an architect in on this one. I think we need some plans drawn up because there's a
we
lot.
need to sit down with the floor plan.
There's a lot more space. There's a lot of space. Well, we can't sit with the floor plan. We have to have the new designs put on, so
No,
we
what
can
I'm
see
saying
the
is sit
square
with the floor
footage.
plan to see what we can do, because where the downstairs toilet is located, if we had it as a big wraparound kitchen living space, that ruins it because it's just going to be plonked in the middle. It doesn't make sense.
We could probably put a downstairs toilet underneath the stairs.
Yeah, so if you can do that, then you could run with that. So have the kitchen all along that
We need an
wall
architect
and
to
a
come
big
in, and we
open
need to
plan.
put the space across here,
Yeah.
and we need a blank canvas, and then we need to figure it out and move it around. Here he is. He's the guy. There he is. Okay, yeah, that's good. Like, come here. Look at this. Look at this wrecking ball. Look at him. I have no idea what is wrong with him. All he said to me was, I'm going to, the lean-to's being knocked down, so can I break the glass? Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel better now.
You feel better?
I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. I saw that. Boy, all that like Keenan.
So, you might all be wondering what the fuck happened from us being at one of our properties today where the hoarding went up, and then literally the last however long Phil shows you, we've been in London shopping, getting some food, completely diverting from our trip up north. We were supposed to go to Preston, Wigan, Fleetwood and Blackpool. Well, let me tell you what happened. It wasn't because I just felt like ditching it and just going on a shopping spree. What actually happened was, one of the contractors who works up north for us, who is doing 6 renovations for us at the moment, who we've worked with now for a very long time, decided to phone and say that he's lost his head. I'm finished. He literally said, I'm down in tools right now. You owe me no money. I don't really owe you anything. So that's it. Tried to have the conversation where, like, how do we resolve it? How do we, like, there's a lot of things you can imagine. 6 renovations, you can imagine there's a hell of a lot of shit that needs tying up before someone can down tools and walk off. But no, it was literally, I've had enough, I've lost my head, I don't want to do it anymore. So I down tools and foxed off to London because I needed to think, Isabella needed to think, and we needed to just have that space away from the office, because a lot of emotion runs around in that moment of time. Obviously we've got COO Tom, and now you guys know him as head of office Thacker, but actually Thacker is now the operations manager. He has took on a whole new role, like I told you a couple of weeks ago, and having us all in the same environment, in the same office here, would have just caused 2 hours of unnecessary conversations, because it's only a problem if you make it a problem. And you, who I'm talking to, because I know you watch the weekly, down in tools, fantastic service so far, but you're not going to hinder our operation, or, you know, we have to make a decision and move forward as swiftly as possible, which me and Isabella came to a decision while we was out and about, and tomorrow we will implement that along with the 2 Toms, and we will move forward and things will continue. Might have a week of a delay, but it is what it is. We move forward and we make it work. That's what we do here. That's how we are as successful as we are, because we don't need to dwell on the past. And I hope he gets his head back together and he moves forward in life and everything works out absolutely amazing for him. And I know we'll move forward and everything will work out absolutely amazing for us. But now I want to show you what we bought, because every time I show you stuff on my social media or even in the weekly, you guys message me and say, oh my God, show me some of the stuff that you buy. So yeah, let me show you some of the stuff I bought. So if you know me, you know I wear 2 aftershaves. Both of them are Louis Vuitton. And how the hell do I open this thing? Don't make me look stupid now. How do I open this? Someone want to give me? Oh, yes, I've got it. All the same two forever and a day. But today, Danielle got me to buy a new one.
What's that one called?
It's called Fleur de la Coeur. Fleur de dessert or something. I don't, you make me look really stupid. And then, buy a house, buy a bag. We actually bought 2 houses last week. So, I got that, which is a new season thing. And then I got this, which is super, super cool. I got that, which, orange guys, you know, orange, yellow, and blue, that blue. These are my colours. Hasn't helped with what's happened today, but it's nice to be able to buy yourself stuff. Or Isabella always treats me. It's always nice to be able to buy things. And you know how I am with Louis Vuitton. But yeah, that's the unboxing for you guys who always message me and always talk about things. No one's in the office apart from TT. It's 7:30 and TT is still here working. Stay there, stay right there. TT, yeah. You got 2 minutes? You can move like, stay right there like that. Ooh. Here he is. So, Amber, I know you're watching it, so thank you for the support. So let Tom know that, well, actually, what you'll do right now is you'll pause the screen, shout him and say they're giving you some praise. So get his arse in to watch this. He's been a revelation, absolute revelation. And I praised you a couple of weeks ago and I'm praising him again. But also, Tom Warrilow, COO, have to praise you as well now. Tom Warrilow as well, fantastic. Tom, unbelievable. Without these 2 guys around us, left and right, you know, they make things happen, they make everything come together by, we're very good at delegating now. Delegation's become a lot better. I'm still like trying to hold on to everything, so I'm still a bit of a control freak and I still need shit done the way that I need it done, or Isabella needs it done, but these guys are absolutely incredible. So yeah, Tom Warrilow, you are absolutely amazing. But now I'm gonna also whack your kneecap because you nearly blinded one of the fucking members of the proper circle the other day with some glass. Yeah. So yeah, praise, and then see you later. Weekly gang, we're back. It's a few of us. It's a very tense situation right now. Very tense. We had a builder, which I talked about last night when I got back from London. Drop or down tools. Drop tools, down tools, whatever he did. So we are having to pick up the slack today and move forward. Had a fantastic meeting before Phil was recording with an architect from Birmingham. It looks like that we could be moving forward with a great person. Quick meeting with the boys, a few things to do. Doing and released an absolutely unbelievable video today. If you haven't seen it, it's up here. Please watch this video, The Power of Social Media, with Jag, who Duna called Phil for about 3 weeks because he didn't know his name, but then he realised it was Jag. So yeah, that was awkward. So watch the video and let me get on with this meeting. And I've got a load of things that I want to show you, go through. Non-standard construction, which I asked Phil to remind me yesterday, which he did. I also asked TT to remind me something at 9 o'clock yesterday and he reminded me at 10 o'clock. What are you going to do? Yes. Call the Ghostbusters. Straight into it. Warrilow, can we please have your attention, sir? No. Darren's down tools. Have we sorted it?
Yeah, it's been sorted.
All done?
Yeah, that one.
Everything's happy?
Yeah, I've got a meeting with the other builders tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll get it over the line.
Steel guy?
Steel guy, we've got another one.
Perfect.
That one doesn't seem to want to work. Something's happened at another project that was nothing to do with us and he's upsetting, so.
Okay, well, that's them. TT, are you on top of all this? Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, I've not gone through what happened this morning, so I need to go through that.
Okay, that's good. The architects meeting,
yeah.
Great meeting, really good. You've got the meeting with Lightbox sorted, set up?
That's at 2 o'clock on Friday, it's 1 hour.
Aaron Addis is coming in to sign his end of assisted sale agreement. Assisted sale, another one completed. He's coming in today. We'll do a little bit on the weekly for it so you guys can see what he put in, what he got back and how it works. Sign the contract, that's done. We do a lot of assisted sales, we just don't put them over social media, but I'm going to start putting them over social media so we can explain to people who, like an owl, but who's who. Yeah, That's Tom. And did we get the approval for the cladding to be done on that house that we're trying to get refinanced?
Yep.
When they starting?
We got a good quote, matched the old quote, which the builder didn't follow through with.
Yeah.
It's about right. It's what I'd expect.
When's it going to be done?
It to be. We're going to get the guys coming back to us today with the lead time, so we'll find out and the order will be placed.
Perfect. And stairs in the 2 properties?
Stairs in the 2 properties. One, Isabella sent the one over, the finance over yesterday, so it'll be ready in 2 weeks, and the other one's ready on the 16th.
16th. Perfect. Guys, that's the lot. Signing out. Guys, a little bit of education for the weekly on my favourite screen. I know I give you loads of education throughout the weekly, but here's a little bit more. This property was something that we sourced on to an investor, and I went to the property, saw the property. Property's amazing. All the numbers added up. Great profit in it. The one piece of information I wasn't given until the day after was it's non-standard construction. Lenders won't lend on it. There are a select few out there, but you have to have the certificates and stuff like that. So the owner who is selling this doesn't have that to hand. So we pulled the plug, didn't move forward. We did say to him that if he could get us the certificate and get it to us in the next week or 2, we still have got someone who wants to move forward with it. But they're a ball ache on the back end. So trying to sell this, it's normally cash purchases because, like I said, lenders don't lend on non-standard construction. So this one ended up being gone, no good, but you never know. In the future, it might come back. Second educational part of the day. Or is it like the 20th educational part of the day? But the second one on my favourite screen. So, got sent this picture to my phone on a beach in Dubai. We own number 189 on the same road. 3-bedroom, semi-detached. This one's detached. There's the house. As you can see, it's huge. Don't need to really explain it. Needs a full refurb, back to brick. Everything needs doing. Renovation's about 50k with the gardens, but we are doing a few other bits and pieces. First thing we want to do is put an extension there. We want to do a double-storey extension, but we've been told that the grounds on the garage, the existing garage, might be able to support upstairs, so we might not need to dig the footings, go all the way under and do it again, but we'll see when we get the keys. That's the back of the house. What we want to do here, we've got the extension that goes across there. We wanted to knock this building down here and remove that existing shed or whatever it is. And then this building here, that's going down as well. We're going to put an extension all the way out, back of the house, so adding space, open plan, kitchen, diner, seating area, obviously with the double extension on the side as well. Purchase price of this property was 247,500. That's what we secured it for. Then if you look inside, you can see it needs everything, but it was an auction property, unsold, so we had fees that we needed to pay. So now I'm going to run through the fees with you. So we had a buyer's premium, which is the auction fee, and that was £1,140, and that was including VAT. Then we had an admin charge, which was £1,200. Next, we had to pay for searches, which they already had, and it was in the legal pack, £401. And the best one, which is in all auction properties, the seller's legal costs. And we had to pay £720. So those were the 4 additional fees that we had to pay once we read the legal pack. So the purchase price and then all of these fees. Once we'd gone through all the pack, knew everything that we was paying, knew all of the legal costs and everything else that was there. There was no hidden fees in the legal pack. We did our due diligence. We then transferred that much to the auction house because 10% of the purchase price, then all of the fees added up. They've got that. 27th of July is completion date. Some auctions are fantastic. Unsold lots is something that I tell anybody around me to pay attention to, because there's always a deal to be done. If we don't complete by the 27th, there are contingencies where they charge us a little bit of percentage and stuff like that, but we will definitely, I'm looking over there, we will definitely be completing on the 27th, aren't we? She's smiling. Yes, there is no hiccups. Everything's being dealt with. So yeah, fantastic purchase. Weekly gang, this is not something that I usually do, but I wanted to show you something that was really important. Now, this guy, Aaron, you should all know him. If you don't, there's a video we did with him. Very educational, huge views. People love that video. Estate agent, knows his shit as well. He's not one of them estate agents who only started last week. He did an assisted sale with us here, and the date of it was when?
30th of November last year.
And we have completed the assisted sale today, July the 6th, but it actually completed last week. We was on holiday. He's had a few days where he's been really busy, so he's only had time to come in today. He put some money forward and he got a return on the money. He's literally going to sign that now. He's going to get paid now while he's in the office. So once it hits his account, king size Twixies are on Aaron. But how have you found it?
Yeah, it's been a perfect deal really. I work in sales, so I work 6 days a week a lot. Driving up and down the country doesn't suit me at the moment, so it's a nice little icebreaker really to get to know you guys.
Yep.
No dramas, haven't had one problem genuinely. So anyone can message me that as well.
No paid ad. So if you guys want to speak to Aaron personally, message him and he'll tell you exactly what happened, exactly how it went. Because some people say shit on camera, on YouTube and Instagram. It's not really in real life. This is real life. This is what we do here. But yeah, signing it and he's going to get paid.
A few minutes later.
Perfect. It's good in there. That was. You guys as well. Just a little.
No way.
One.
And this was not planned either.
It's a little something.
Chocolate milkshake.
No Twixes in there, unfortunately.
You know what? You always buy us nice stuff.
Well, it's just a little something. That's my favourite anyway.
Well,
Put you on game.
I know, yeah. This could cause serious trouble in this office. This could. Isabella, there's a present from me, from Aaron. Mate.
How you doing? That's all right.
Oh.
You all good here? Yeah, good. Thank you very much, guys.
You're
It's
welcome.
been a pleasure.
You're welcome. Guys, assisted sales complete. Now, we complete on a lot of assisted sales. We just don't put them in the weekly. And I keep getting asked all the time. Property Circle members always ask me about it. This was a great return. I'm not going to give you the figures because it's dependent on the project and who it is. Was you happy with the return though?
Sure, 10 out of 10. Yeah, absolutely.
See, so it just goes to show how this works. But I might show you some more about assisted sales and how in the future we're going to be raising funds to be able to buy certain things, because we don't have all the money in the world. We have a little bit, like that much, but we need that much. So I'm happy. The Zoom is about 9 minutes away and it's on investment. Got a few people turned up today, going through some bits and pieces. But I'll catch you after the Zoom and during the Zoom if Phil does his job correctly.
You never talked to the camera in the first place?
I'm going to talk to the camera during the Zoom.
Cheers.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So let's just say your legals are £800. So you have to minus another £4,000 from there. Straight in my face.
Yes.
Guys, finished the Zoom. Really good one actually, I really enjoyed it. We finished 15 minutes early as well. These guys were really good, they asked some good questions. Gershie's starting an OnlyFans apparently. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it was a great Zoom, really interesting, and I will catch you in the morning.
Hopefully it may be sometime tomorrow.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Alright, no problem at all.
Thank you,
Take
bye.
care, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
They have to be the worst estate agents I've ever worked with in my life. We tried to buy this property a year ago.
Over a year ago.
Over a year ago. We've just offered 450,000 for it. We offered 500,000 for this property a year ago. I'm not going to out the estate agents, but they are absolutely horrendous. She doesn't even know when a manager's back in.
She didn't even have the courtesy to respond to my email yesterday.
Yeah, well...
Not even just to say, oh, the manager's not in, I'll get back to you.
The offer's going to stand till Friday, 5 o'clock. And then after 5 o'clock Friday, I'm going to withdraw it. So we'll see if they get back to us tomorrow. Worst estate agents in the world. Hello, Weekly Gang. Look at this house. This is a house that we actually had a deal done December 2020, and the owner passed away, but he wasn't the owner of the house. There was something was going on with land registry, blah, 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 blah. A year and a half later, we got an email last week saying we're ready to complete. It's our property for the same price that it was in 2020. How amazing is that? The person who's selling it, or the people, because there's a lot of them, have all agreed to sell it to us for the price that they gave it us in December 2020. So we complete on this property next week, and it's nice because we can stick it straight back on the market and probably put it up for about 140. We got it for 100 grand without touching it, so that's happy. But now, key collection, baby. The way he's done the boards here are absolutely sensational with the gates and the everything. The level of this one is like top class. Have you noticed? Guys, we're back. Another one. Key collection day today. About to shoot a video on it. It's 11:45. We're really behind schedule because Phil wanted to stop at every service station and have a wee like a big kid. And all the team are inside, but this house, unbelievable. £150,000 was the purchase price. The end value is way in excess of £250,000. Come inside and have a quick look, but there is a video going out on it, so I'm not going to show you too much. All of this has got to go because we need the drive to be in and out to make it safe with the main road. Obviously there's a house, you can see it there. And then if you come around the back, we have not the biggest back, we have, Warlow. It's not the hugest back garden, but didn't work. Come this way. Why do I feel like Warrellow's been here? But if you come in, we have that room there, this garage, which I'm actually going to turn into an annex. I'm going to turn it into a 1-bedroom self-contained flat or unit, whatever. But yeah, this is what this is going to be used for. All of this has got to be built up as well. I want this to be 6 foot. Hello, how are you? Yeah, not bad, you? Good, thank you, very well.
I've drove past it.
How are you?
Nice. Dave.
Oh, Dave, how are you? Have I spoken to you before?
I just spoke to you on phone.
Yeah, no, you spoke to Tom.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, not me. It's Tom, yeah, well, yeah, we're up in Birmingham, yeah. Yeah, go on inside, mate, he's there. Sometimes it's a little bit awkward. I have no idea who that was. But because I put on, yeah, I don't know what was going on then. Just say that. Also, guys, as property developers, this is just a fucking nightmare, basically.
It's a good selling point.
Okay.
I think this wall needs to come out.
Yep.
I think we knock the porch off.
Yep.
Brick this up. Replace the bay window with some French doors.
Okay.
I think we run the kitchen down here and along there. Have a nice big island and then like a dining room living space that side.
Yep.
So in the next room.
Okay.
I would keep the lounge though.
See, if you're going to keep a hallway, I'd have French doors.
Okay, well we could do.
And I'd probably have French sliding doors.
Yeah,
that way.
Nice.
I don't think you're going to get the value of £250,000 upwards by sticking to the layout that's here, apart from knocking that wall
It's
down.
not sticking to the layout, is it? Because
You've got to achieve the highest price on the street, you've got to improve what's on the street. Keeping this corridor is dead.
no,
having
I know,
this,
that's why I said
having
something
this,
to do with the hall.
Yeah, but having this open into something, it's just not going to work. You're not going to get £250,000 above unless you knock the walls
so
out.
Let's just draw a line down there, put double sliding doors and have an open plan kitchen living space. Let's take this out and just...
Yeah.
But then you walk straight into the lounge.
That's what you like. That's the whole point of modern living today. obviously we bought the house. We haven't been back in the house since we viewed it the first time. Now we're here. Obviously plans change, things change, but to get the price that we want, obviously we can't stick to the same floor plan that's here. It has to be improved. But everyone has opinions, that's why it's really good. Obviously the decision lies with me and Isabella, but yeah, just gotta be on the same page. Yeah, let's go and shoot a video because we've got to get somewhere else. Had another complaint as well. Guys, Horton, residents, please pack it in, please stop it. We're about to help your primary school. So why are you complaining about an extension that's being done under permitted development? Are you okay? Like seriously, pack it in. It's getting boring now. And the last thing that you guys want is us to start being a pain in the arse in your village. So stop being a pain in the arse to us. Now back to be nice, be kind. You Right, so the video today, he's gonna do all the CGI. So he's gonna do the render of the house, the colour of the house, all that kind of stuff. Then when we come in and we talk about, you know, knocking these walls down, you're gonna put something together that shows like when this wall's down, how this space will be open, when that kitchen, that wall's been knocked out, how the kitchen and the dining's in one, and then you can have like the island pop up, the kitchen pop up, different colour flooring, bifolding doors, and then he's just going to put it into the video and overlap it. But obviously you can't hold him up. You've got to make sure that you like everything's there, so he's not waiting around. But you just got to make sure you understand the vision.
Well, I think the easiest way we can do it is, let's just say I get corner shots of every room, and it's just sat there, just like this, getting a shot, a wide angle of this whole thing. And then can you put a camera in the same position in the room? Looking
virtually
at the same place.
so
Exactly.
you just like fade it from the real.
Yeah, and we'll just put it. Into
that, and I can frame it up so.
Yeah, exactly.
Match the lens and everything.
And
position and be pretty much identical.
That's kind of what I was thinking in my head anyway. So
there you go.
So that would work.
So you two need to work together to make these videos the best. Already the best. They need to be even better. Right, let's start shooting a video. It's all done. Now I have to make a phone call, which I'm going to let you listen to what I say. I'm obviously not going to let you listen to what the contractor says, because that's obviously something that he's not going to sign off on his end, because it's not going to be a good conversation. But I want you guys to actually see how difficult it is managing certain things. Yes, I know we have Tom and we have TT and then we have all the videographers and we have certain other people like our solicitors and stuff, but sometimes I have to do things that aren't nice. But you guys need to see the real side of property development, so this conversation is going to be quite interesting. It's going to go one of two ways, so let's see what happens. And there's going to be obviously another 2 bedrooms on the back.
Yeah, so this is where your extension's going forward, isn't it? Brilliant.
It's going to be massive.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cool house.
No
this roof's got to be lifted, hasn't it?
I don't know what your plans are.
Yeah, it's going to go up about at least 3/4 of a metre. At least.
So you're going flat, are you going...
No, we're keeping it, but we're going up.
Right.
So, fuck me, that's a big
undertaking,
yeah, it's a big job. But I'm excited.
Doable, though, isn't it?
Well, you guys are smashing it, so fucking hell. The progress we've made, in 2 weeks, is ridiculous.
Taking, to be honest.
Well, we've got the architect coming next week. Obviously, we know we can build this under PD, but obviously we want to get the footings because we want to go on top.
Yeah.
So we'll start building all this, and while we're waiting for approval, we've got at least we're getting it all done.
At least you get the bottom.
Yeah, and if they don't do it, and we've still done it, and we ain't waited 6 weeks waiting.
That's it.
So yeah, so that's the best way for us to move forward.
Absolutely.
But I'm very impressed with this.
Good.
You guys have smashed it, thank you. Right, so you know what the key to this house is? You see this wall here? That's where the house is going to be split into 2, because the stairs is going to come back to here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, you're going to angle the stairs.
No. So the stairs, so this is going to be knocked out, this is going to be knocked out, and then the stairs will start from here. See there? So the new step, the first step will be there, which means then it pushes back, the wall will get split across the middle, so then you walk into the front door and all of this is just an open plan, and this side will be your living room, that side can be a proper dining room, you can even have an office if you want to, and then there'll be a complete split in the middle of the house, and then that'll be your kitchen and your dining room and your lounge or your second seating area. Yeah, this house is going to be pretty special. 5-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, maybe 3 bathrooms, electric gates, annex. I think all these got to be replaced as well.
Choice.
Yeah. I think they've all got to be replaced. That's my boy. Yeah. See, 1 refurb deep.
Yeah.
Masterclass coming. This one's going to be special. Top spec. Top spec. No expense spared on this one because everyone's telling me this is the end value, that's the end value, this is that, this is that. Who cares what the end value is? This isn't about that. This house isn't about what the end value is going to be. This is about showing people what you can do when you all come together and what can be created. Guys, footings are being dug today, but we have had a complaint, and one complaint, council have called us and said, we'll be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We have to follow the complaint procedure, and she knows what we're doing. We're in constant contact with her. She's amazing. She knows we know what we're doing, but still people complaining. We're not going to give no coverage to the negative people. Positive is the only way forward. And look at the size of this extension. Double story, huge. That building there today will be down. Literally, they was doing it while we came, but they've stopped to give us an hour to go around, do some filming. The contractors here are 10 out of 10. And yeah, the architect's here next week. Drawings are being done, they're in progress. I'm just excited. I like this one. This is a cool one. This is a good project. And I'm hungry. You hungry?
Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon.
Weekly gang. It is afternoon, as Phil kindly just said. We're very late today. To be fair, we're very, very late. It's 1:15 nearly. I have had a fantastic meeting today with our new Chief Operating Officer. Look. Do you have anything you would like to say to Tom Warrilow? Nice knowing you, Tom. I had a great meeting with Sahil. That's been done, and I had a lovely breakfast, which he paid for actually. So, thank you, Sahil, for that. We have a massive meeting in 45 minutes with Lightbox in Birmingham, St Paul's Square. That's going to be huge, and I'm really excited. I'm going to see if I can film in Lightbox for you to see like what the plans are and what we're doing. We are shooting from there to one of our properties to check up on the latest development because all of the lean-tos have been knocked down, garage has been knocked down, and I'm presuming the footings might start to be dug today. So that'll be cool to show you. I know I showed you the ones yesterday. This is a different property. My new car collection will be some point next week. Not the Range Rover, something else. The Range Rover was still waiting. Guy Salmon, come on, hurry up. I want the car. But also, hopefully, my favourite car I own is coming back to my house. Hopefully. Drawings for Gregson. This is the original drawings. I'm going to show you the new ones probably Monday now because I haven't printed them off and I need them printed off. Everything's going amazingly. Everybody's happy. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's upbeat. Life is always good. And I will catch you at Lightbox. I don't know whether I've introduced the new member of the team. Have I introduced a new member of the team this week?
It's been like a
cameo.
Yeah.
Little feature here and there. So this is Harry.
Right.
He's the latest member of the team. Very shy, to an extent. He's not as shy as TT was when he first joined, but he's shy. So I want to show you what we're doing in our new videos going forward. And you've had a little snippet in the weekly so far. So that's one of the properties we've just bought. That there. And that's what our property is going to look like. So if you can do the whole thing, like with the render and the grey windows, this is meant to be glass, obviously, once you've done all the bits and pieces out. And then if you go around the back as well, so that's a double-storey extension. Obviously, there's the extension in the garden, the rear extension, and it just kind of gives you guys a vision of what we're doing with all our properties. So it's literally, he's working on 3 at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, 3 at the minute.
3 at the minute, and then we'll get another 3 next week, and then another 3, and then obviously in time he'll be working on 20, 30, 40 at once. But he goes back to university in September, which is going to be a bit of a killer. But I've got a funny feeling that when he goes back to university, Saturdays and Sundays, he'll want to be here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's unbelievable at what he does. And look at that. That is exactly what it's going to look like, which is pretty cool. And then also, when Duna does his magic, when he makes the videos, because when we buy when we buy a house and collect the keys, you know it's going to take 6 to 8 months to do things like this. Sometimes longer. And it's nice just so you guys can see what our vision is. So all of this will be incorporated in all of the videos that we do for ourselves, and he's a genius. He knows what he's doing. Clearly knows what he's doing. But inside the houses, when we knock a wall out, the wall will disappear, the room will open up, and then whatever kitchen we're having will be put in there. Maybe some furniture can be added, what doors we're using, what the bathroom's going to look like. There's so much stuff that we can show you now. We've elevated to another level. I told you season 4, we're going bigger and better. Not just with what we're buying now, because obviously we're buying churches and building. Need to show this building, pretty cool. And another building actually that's really cool, because he's going to do a drawing for that, because it's on stilts, it's on legs. So underground is on the first level's parking on stilts, then it's 3 floors up. So that's going to be really cool to show you. This guy's been here all week. He's doing a JV with us. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you what he's been doing, because all these guys in here are working. He bought us some ice creams. What have you been doing? I've not outed you. I've just said what you've been doing.
Guys, I came prepared.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a folder here, Steve, which you actually haven't seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show them the tab. Show them the tab.
What?
Show them the tab.
What tab?
Show them the tab.
What tab?
Guys, do you know what he was doing? Getting ready to watch Love Island. He was actually knowing full well that my take on Love Island is my take on Love Island, but he had it there. It was on. I was talking to Duna, who is also infiltrating his mind with Love Island. Aren't you, Duna? Who's winning?
Winning? Or what? Who'll win the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know who they are, apart from Davide.
Stop lying.
Davide. You're desperate for me to watch this program.
Yeah, Davide and Eccleston.
Yeah,
I think they'll come back. You know, they had a rough start. And they've
been through the rough patch.
Yeah, they've been through it all. So I think they'll pull through. Yeah.
I'm with him on that.
See what I'm dealing with, guys. But no, let's go back to work. The CGI stuff is there, and yeah, it's going to be really cool. You're going to see it in, what's the first video that this is in? Oh, the one up north that we did, the Preston one yesterday. And then obviously we'll do it on this one as well. We'll make a video on this on Monday or Tuesday. We'll go around. So you guys are going to see a lot of it, a lot of CGI stuff. Tom Warrilow.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Again.
Another holiday. Another holiday. Another day off. Another weekend away. What can we say? Some have got it. Some haven't got it. 4 days a week. I do 7. He does 4. I do 7, he does 4, Duna does 2. It's just one of those things.
Oh, Duna.
Bullshit.
Lightbox, we'll see you in a minute.
We're here.
We're here, St Paul's Square, just about to have our meeting with Lightbox, which is going to be a really good meeting. If you look to the right of you, that's where we've shot quite a few videos actually, haven't we, Duna?
Yep.
Great.
Two that come to mind.
Great settings. Peaceful. Duna wants to play frisbee. We just started the table tennis table as well. Tournament's about to get exciting. Give us a week. We say a week, Duna.
For you, maybe a week. I'm in it straight away.
Yeah, he knows something. He's got a good sales pitch to talk shit though. So we're going to put all people on the screens behind us. We're going to have it like a mini Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a table tennis tournament next week. So any of you guys on YouTube, no, you know what, actually that's no, anybody who watches this channel who thinks they've got what it takes, leave a comment below, come to our headquarters and put your money where your mouth is, because we can't be beaten at table tennis. It doesn't happen.
I think we need to add more drama into it, so
You know what's going to happen though? We're going to look like this and none of us are going to want to stay.
we've done it.
No, hang on. I didn't say what. See. Come on then, back in then, let's go. See, I wasn't going to move. I wasn't going to move. Yeah, got a meeting. See a little bit. Here he is.
Here I am. About 3 stone heavier.
We started to think that you wasn't real.
You're alright, mate. You're
We
right.
started to think you wasn't alive anymore.
Oh, mate, Jesus.
We've moved into Birmingham. We've never seen you.
Hello, mate. I'm BJ. Good to see you, man. You okay? Hello,
See you
Mucker.
again.
Hi, mate.
Okay.
Good.
Good, man. I'm good.
You look like surprisingly refreshed, given how busy you guys are.
We're always
I think I'm
busy.
busy.
I don't
honestly,
feel
I-
refreshed.
Really, look amazing.
The week wasn't long enough, was it?
No, not at all.
Yeah, we went away, yeah.
In Dubai?
Dubai. We go back again next month. 13?
Yeah, just over a year, I'd say.
Just over a year on YouTube. And we was doing really well with our properties and what we do with rentals and stuff like that, and refurbishing and selling and things like that. So the skip, the roll-on, we paid £2,500 yesterday. They haven't come and collected it. We're supposed to be replaced this morning. Jamie's moaning because obviously he wanted to fill it with all this from the garage.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
Right.
So if you can just look into that.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
And then obviously, what do you think? What's your thoughts?
It's massive. You don't realise the space until they've actually. They've done a good job there with the neighbours.
Yeah. Well, they're working with us.
Yeah.
They're lovely, they are.
Yeah.
They're helping us. So.
It's a case of now how far do we bring it all back?
Well, 4 metres under PD, 6 with neighbours consult, 8 if we want. These guys said you can do whatever you want to do. Garden's like 100 metres.
It's a joke, isn't it?
But the extra 2 metres on that, because 4 metres is there. 4 metres is there. So from there to there is 4 metres. That's got to be enough space. I know another 2 metres with me, you know what I'm like. But double story, so there's a double story here, guys, going there. And then do you see the lean on the roof? That's actually got to be converted into the extension. You can't leave it like that, it's got to go across.
Then you've got to think about how will we have the upstairs.
I know, yeah.
Because obviously with this coming out so much, you've obviously definitely got an extra bedroom. So you could go down the route of having big bedroom en suite. That could be your master.
Huge master bathroom.
Huge master bathroom.
Because the bathroom upstairs is small.
Exactly. Or you could go down the route of, do we go 5 bed?
Well, that one, like I said, the comparison's a 5 bed, but it's tiny, 337,000.
Yeah.
Whereas this is going to be sensational. This is going to be unbelievable. Yeah. They're moving, but again, guys, this is the easy side of it. The knockout, the strip down. This isn't hard. This is all quite easy. We put the initial notice in. We've lodged it with the council to dig the footings and start that. Architect is here on Tuesday, so you will see that as well. We're up another one with the architects on Monday, so you'll see that. But all in all, I'm happy with the progress, and the only thing I'm not happy about is the cost of the roll-on, roll-off skips. It's been very expensive, but all in all, it's really cool. Now, Tom is obviously the chief operating officer who deals with all this, but now the operations manager has got involved as well. You've started taking on some responsibilities. How do you feel about it?
All good.
Imagine if he said to the weekly, I fucking hate it, I don't want to do it. That'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
But we've got a lot of projects going on, haven't we? We've got so much more to show you guys next week. It's a great start to the season. Hope you've enjoyed episode 1. Couple of things I want to talk to you about. The networking event on August the 6th. Please, look who wants to be on the camera. Look who wants to be on the camera. Tom's not here. Now he wants to be on the camera.
COO, right?
New COO, yeah, he took over Tom's job. Networking event, August the 6th. Please book your tickets. Don't be stupid. Biggest networking property. Make sure it's sorted. And then we have giveaway, pair of Yeezys. We've got a pair of Yeezys to give away. So if you want a pair of Yeezys, comment below what size you are. And in the week, next week, I will pick somebody to win a pair of Yeezys, and they're not your ordinary pair of Yeezys. They're a limited edition pair. So if you want them, comment below.
TPC Tour.
Oh my God, see how much stuff there is. TPC Tour, day out with me and Isabella, going around all our properties, going around a handful of our properties. If you want to, comment below, put your name. It's a free education day where you come out, you can even meet some of the builders, see what we're doing, come to sites like this, understand what it takes. So yeah, there's loads. So the networking event, the Yeezys, the TPC tour, 15 or 14 spaces. Guys, if you want to come on the tour, like I said, it's completely free, but we've got limited spaces, so make sure you comment below. On that note, I'm going home, I'm going to have a barbecue, and I will catch you guys next week where I'm taking you to one of our churches, and I will give you a complete tour of one of our churches, and hopefully next week is car collection. Signing out.